So we need to quickly go to one of my sites because we have made progress on construction. So in this video, I'm going to take you guys to one of my job sites. Let's take a look at what's going on. This is a multi-million development that I have under construction. And I'm always so excited to share my construction progress with you guys. All right, let's do this. Oh, never gets old. So I am visiting the job site today just because I'm taking a trip starting tomorrow. And don't worry, I'm taking you guys on the trip. It's a surprise. I can't tell you anything right now, so stay tuned for sure to get more information on this trip. I think it's gonna be an epic trip. I'm gonna put about 5,000 miles, and the reason I'm taking this trip is, I can't tell you guys, but I will share more details in the next video, I promise. Anyways, this project that we're gonna go take a look at is my largest project that I have under development. When complete, it's going to be estimated around $17 million. So I'm very excited. Like I said, this is the largest project I've ever done to date. It's a real estate project, obviously. It's my warehouses. I really enjoy taking you guys along for the trip, so you guys can see my progress, see what I'm doing, what kind of real estate ventures I'm in, how I invest, when I invest, where I invest. I think all those are very important things. Just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, the last time we were on the site, we had just poured concrete, we had erected the buildings. We've made a little bit of progress, a little more than that. A lot of it may not be visible to the eye, but we have made a lot of progress. So we're gonna go take a look at that. This project is the largest project I have developed ever, and I'm always glad to share the details with you and show you what it is that I do exactly. Anyways, phase one is almost complete. We are gonna have it up and ready for lease very soon. As you all know, I'm very bullish on the office warehouse business park asset class. I think it's the asset class that is going to overperform over the next few years. And the reason I think that is because if there's one thing that this pandemic has taught me, it is that people are now moving more and more towards the online purchasing. And being online is really what every retailer wants to do. And what better way to be online and then to rent an office warehouse, right? Where you have your office, it's going to be a small office, but you have your warehouse location to where you can actually store your inventory and do your work. You no longer need a retail location. And I really believe that's what the future holds. So I'm going to keep developing these for as long as I can and try to make some money there. And we're here, and looks like there is progress. Look at that, we're putting the footings for our driveway to come in. So I'm actually not on the driveway. There's a driveway coming in all the way there. That's amazing. That's really good progress. I can see it right now. That's amazing. And we're driving towards the project. So remember, the last time we came here, it was all sand. There was no concrete that had been laid, and now look at this. Look what we have right over here. We have this huge strip of concrete that has been laid. We got some concrete over there. Oh wow, this is now this is what you call progress, real progress. I've got my crew working over there. Well, they're sitting, but you know, that's normal. Just got to the site. This is like one of the best days, and it makes me smile when I see this much progress being made on a job site. This is so beautiful. So let me quickly walk you guys through the progress that we're making on the job site. This is phenomenal. This is like so much progress. I need to show you guys what is going on this job site. Look at this. We got the driveways in, and by the way, those driveways come all the way from the main street. And we got the driveway that connects it right here. And this pad in between both the driveways is about 3 acres of land that I'm selling. I actually got an offer for $1 million for each one of these, but I'm not selling them just yet. So if any one of you is looking for commercial land, that's 3 acres in total, 1.5. Let me know, and I may consider selling it to you. Why not? Because I'm just using this portion on the back end, and that is my phase one. Now, when I did look here earlier, I was expecting there to be at least footings on this front part of the building, but I assume that the footings have not come because we have some underground work that needs to be complete, which will be completed, shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, we are getting ready to lease up this project. So if anybody is in the Houston area and is looking for office warehouse space, get in touch with me, comment below, whatever, email me, htownhamza@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. I am telling you guys, if you guys want to run a business out of Houston, a successful business out of Houston, Texas, this is where you guys want to be. Okay, let's go drive and have some fun around the site. I found that having front, rear, and center differential locks really does save your ass when you're on undeveloped land. And so that is why I only drive G-Wagons as SUVs. I think they're the most capable vehicle for the nature of my business. Yep, let's see what's going on over here. And by the way, I have had a lot of flat tires on this G-Wagon. It's unbelievable how many tires I have to replace on this one. The other one, not so much because I have the BF Goodrich all-terrains on it, but this one, it's been tire after tire. And it's okay, it's all right. It's all part of the job, I guess. And so as you can see, we have this huge concrete driveway from the main road. We also have another driveway there, and you guys saw the footings behind me. But we are gonna drive over here just to make sure that we have everything covered. That's the main road right there. Okay, that's our tie-in. Let me show you guys what a tie-in is. Ooh, look at that truck. Sounded nice. Anyways, this is what a tie-in looks like. A tie-in is basically us getting permission from the government to be able to connect to their roads, and that's the last piece of the concrete work that we're allowed to do. So we actually do need to first finish all our other concrete work and then finalize all our tie-in. So what you're gonna see is we'll have all these driveways done, but our tie-ins will not be complete. And so we're just looking at a way, or it's just a matter of time until we get the permits. And what they do is they come in, they take a look at all the driveways in the project, and if everything makes sense, they give us permission to tie in. Look at the G-Wagon, look what's happened to it. My wife is not gonna be happy. And I'm actually very grateful that I get to do what I really love to do, right? Real estate and YouTube. I get to work Saturdays, I enjoy Saturdays. I love coming to work on Saturdays because every day is the same for me because I love what I do. Yeah, so I'm backing up a little bit. You have to be a little careful. Now there is another vehicle on the site that I see, and that vehicle, if it's not part of the construction crew, they are trespassing onto this site. So I wonder what they're doing. It could be that they saw me come in and just like drive around, so they're really interested in seeing what I'm doing, because that happens a lot, by the way. Whenever I do come and start driving around my land and act silly, I will find other SUVs in pursuit. Now technically they are trespassing, but it really doesn't bother me that much. Whatever, if I can have fun, they should be able to have fun too, right? So that's that. I think he's still trying to figure out how to get in and which way they should take, I guess. All right, let me just get on the concrete driveway. So this is a driveway. This is a portion of the driveway that was completed quite a while ago, that I'm driving on. The one ahead of me, let me show you guys, is really the brand new portion, and that connects the entire project to each other, and that goes all the way to the main road over there. So all that is new. We're gonna have the driveways in front of the buildings fairly soon. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we should have the driveways that were behind the building completed. Let's go take a look and see if those have been done. We got a bunch of off-roaders on site. Now technically they are trespassing, but I'm not gonna tell them anything. It's fine, whatever, doesn't matter. They're testing out their SUV. So I'm quickly just gonna walk behind the buildings because I know we were supposed to pour concrete over there like last week, and I'm just trying to see if we got it done. And I mean, I'm pretty good about keeping my team on schedule, and the people I work with are amazing, so they're usually on schedule when it's time to be. Look at that. We got concrete all the way from here till the end. We got concrete all the way from here till the end, so that's perfect. We got all the pours that we wanted. Our ACs actually get placed over there, so if you can see, let me show you guys. So these are connections right over here. 1, and 2. And this is what those connections look like. Each unit here has its own connections. Each unit is going to get its own AC inside and outside. And that's just the way I do things. I prefer when each tenant has exactly what they need. That way when they come, they're ready to lease, I'm ready to lease to them. There's minimum downtime. There's barely any build out time. The build out time usually comes into play if they want to, you know, expand on their build outs, which usually they don't. So that's okay. Because that black thing looks like as if it's in the middle of the street from here.
Oh yeah, it's on the...
Is it on the sidewalk?
Yeah, on the sidewalk area. Up in the sidewalk area.
Yeah, you're right. That does line up to the sidewalk, so we should be okay, I think.
That's why I always bring everybody to the side, because you know, looks are deceiving.
Yeah, yeah, especially from there. It looks like it's in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire hydrant's gonna come in right there, and there's gonna be a street right there from that building, really just all the way to the street. So this is gonna take about 2 weeks. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but it's going to take about 2 weeks to get done. So that means that pour is gonna happen in the next 2 weeks.
No more water's gonna hold up.
Okay, good. Yeah, see, now it's empty because it was full all the way.
Oh yeah.
And so this is gonna be the next step after that road is done. Concrete here.
We already installed the thing also.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Installed that already, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big pond. There we got some wildlife over there. So in 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna do an update on what's going on with the project. I really need it to be completed at this point. You know, I just have leasable real estate and I can't lease it just because it's not complete, and it's all my fault, right? Of course, the pandemic did have a little bit to do with it. We had a slowdown because of the pandemic, but just like anything else, I think now's the time to make a move, and I am gonna make a move. So keep watching and you're gonna see amazing progress on this real estate being done. So I showed you guys the construction phase. Now let me show you a completed project that I completed a few years ago and sold a couple of years ago as well, so you guys get an idea of what the finished product actually looks like. And you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not crazy. A lot of you may think I'm crazy, but I'm really not. So so let's go and drive and see what a finished product looks like. I realized that I have a performance shop right outside this project. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Well, it's a sound system and looks like they do some other stuff, but that's pretty cool. Here we are to the first ever project. This is my eternal love, and I will always come back to it no matter what. If this guy ever decides to sell this project, I may be one of the first buyers for it again, although I did sell it 2 years ago. So this is what a finished product looks like. Oh wow, looks like there's a car meet over here. Look at that. Some pretty cool stuff going on. Wow, there's a lot of people on the site. Well, this proves my point really, that this asset class is probably the best asset class you could have. You're here on a Saturday, people are working, people are hustling. All these locations have been rented. I don't have any vacant units. Well, the new landlord doesn't have any vacant units in this spot. It's a class A asset. It needs very little management. Well, it does need management. I take that back. Little to me because I have a lot of expertise. It may be a lot to other people. However, look at this. There's cars everywhere. It's busy. It's leased out. It's operating well. And it's a brand new build. It's a brand new product, right? So this is something that is just amazing. Look at that. Like this guy, right? Look at this guy. This guy has nowhere to go. He has to lease an office warehouse space to run his business, to make a living. And that's exactly my point. That is why I really think that this asset class is going to be the best asset class. For those of you who are looking for something ready, here, I'll post this information with the address. You can just call the leasing office and get some information if you guys are looking for space. There you go. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Look at that. I think they have a photo shoot going on. That's what's going on, I think. Man, look at that beast. Wow. And just like that, I'm back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the channel. Once again, if you guys are enjoying all this content that I'm putting out there, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, show me some love, and I will see you guys next video.